Not my brush. Here's my brush.
No one took your brush. You don't have brushes.
Saturday night on the Gold Coast, and the Donovan sisters are just like any other Aussie girls.
And then chin, that's your 3.
Makeup, hair, and ready to hit the town. But there is one small difference. The eldest, 23-year-old Kobie, has dwarfism.
I love being the odd one out. You see life in a new perspective. I don't know life any other way, and I wouldn't change it.
These wings are made to fly. But Kobie much prefers her trainers to high heels.
I like to prove people wrong. I like to just go out there and go, well, I know I can do it, so I'm going to show you.
She is a world record-holding elite athlete, a physical education teacher, and has represented Australia numerous times in the Paralympics.
You right over there?
At home, though, she's just Kobie, and her height simply isn't an issue. No mollycoddling in the Donovan household?
No, definitely not.
Wendy, did you raise Kobie any differently to your other girls?
No, not one bit.
Like carpool karaoke?
Yeah.
Outside of home, in a world built for people a lot taller than Kobie,
Obviously, public transport is a lot harder for us, I reckon.
people can be cruel.
Thank you. Most people have never met a dwarf before. And so I know it's kind of a bit confronting that first time. And like essentially walking around here, I'm used to the staring, even though they're staring at probably you and the cameras. But that's normal for me to have those looks. That's normal. So I don't know, you give that little smile back and you just kind of don't make a big deal about it. You just keep going with life and yeah. If you're staring, we do notice. Even though I don't look, I do know that you're staring behind me or you're staring over there. Oh, the rudest thing is pulling out your phone and taking a photo. Like, educate your children. We just want to live our life without eyes peering on us 24/7. You would never stare at someone in a wheelchair. You would never stare at someone with cerebral palsy. But why is it okay to stare at someone with dwarfism?
We first met Kobie back in early 2016.
Hey guys!
When she was running a very unique training camp.
Nina! It's been so long.
Kobie is the captain of Team Australia, a team of 40 short-statured Australians preparing for the World Dwarf Games. It's not just Kobie's height that makes sport and life challenging. Dwarfism is often accompanied by other complications.
Dwarfism comes with a lot of other medical complications. The concern can sometimes be extra fluid in their heads where they need a shunt down their neck, or a lot of them have bowing of the legs, in which may need straightening because it's too much pressure on the hips and knees. For my condition, it's the early onset of osteoarthritis, so it's not uncommon to hear people at 15 have hip replacements. They have bodies of a 90-year-old. I know a lot of people see me in the active sense, but after a big day of work or whatever else it might be, I get home and I sit down like everyone, have dinner, watch TV. When I go to stand up, my whole body stiffens up. And I go into this waddle, barely moving, because that's my arthritis setting in. I go to bed, wake up, I'm fine the next day. That's just my body, and I've learned to live with that. Other parts are, for instance, I have a bit of neck instability. So each year as a kid, I used to get an MRI to make sure it was stable. You can get retinal detachments, you can get hearing impairment, which I did have. So there are so many extra things. Short stature is just the basic of it. That's the easy part.
How tall are you?
I am 112.5 centimetres, if we want to be precise, and 3'7". The average short stature person will be around 4'2" or 130 centimetres, I think. So I'm below the average, so I'm quite short.
What sort of terminology should we use? Because we've switched between short-statured and dwarfism.
The only word that offends us is midget. Midget is highly offensive. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to ever be referred as it. At the end of the day, I like to be called Kobie. But if it had to be referred to, it'd be short stature. But dwarfism is okay.
Kobie was Craig and Wendy's first child. And like all new parents, they loved her from the moment they laid eyes on her.
When I actually had her, she came out. We went, oh, isn't she beautiful? So, first child, so we just thought she looked normal.
But the news that Kobie had dwarfism came as a shock.
Walked outside, had a little meltdown for 20 minutes, came back in and went, right, now what are we going to do?
Can I ask about that meltdown?
I think it was just, you've just had your first baby, you're excited, everything's happening, and then you're told there's something wrong. Yeah, I just went out and cried hard. And, both Craig and I had our moments and then both looked at each other and, OK, let's go back to our baby.
Craig and Wendy took Kobie's dwarfism in their stride, embracing their daughter's challenge as something to celebrate.
You'll laugh at us, but remember Ann Geddes? We went on holidays and we'd put her in little pot plant things and take photos. I know, but she laughs. So I said that were the days we took so many photos of you. But yeah, she was cute.
Kobie grew from a cute little kid to a strong competitor, fiercely claiming her place in sports.
I love sport. Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. So things like, playing in a school touch team, I want to play. Like, I'm not your best. I'll be your winger. I'll play 5 minutes. I don't care. I want to have a go. Or do the school cross country. They'll let Kobie, it's too far. You can't do 3 kilometres. Well, let me walk part of it, jog part of it, and run part of it. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm heading off now.
Kobie and her team have trained hard for a year and are finally on their way to the World Dwarf Games in Canada.
Such a special thing to wear the green and gold and to know that you deserved it, you've worked for it. It's just mind-blowing.
And we've come along with Craig and Wendy to cheer them on. It is hard to describe the emotion, the energy, and the pride in the stands right now. This is Team Australia.
I was on such a high. It was the proudest moment to see her get to that point, being the flag bearer for her country. Wow, it was huge.
This is the largest gathering of short-statured athletes in the world. 500 competitors from 23 countries. And Australia came to win.
How proud do you feel wearing the green and gold?
Incredibly proud. Every time you put on this jersey, it just makes you smile and, you give it your best. It's something that, not many people get to do in Australia. And I think, in a way, I thank my short stature because without it, I don't think I would be an Australian representative.
Among her equally proud teammates, 18-year-old Joel Emmett, going for gold in basketball and badminton.
Can you give me a sense of what it means to be here?
Oh, it's unreal. It's just amazing. It kind of feels like you're at home. You kind of want to be here, forever. No one's really judging you for what you are. It's just, they're not looking at you different, basically. A lot of people think that us, little people, really don't deserve to represent Australia because we're, disabled, I could say, but, that's the complete opposite, I suppose. We're here to make a message to, the world that we're here.
And Team Australia was here all right. Kobie won 2 gold, 3 silver and a bronze medal. And Joel took home a bronze. In all, Australia took home a record haul of 35 gold medals.
Great job, Cam.
What's the future hold for Kobie Donovan?
For me, it's definitely, finding that partner, potentially have children, and a standard, life. It's no different.
Would you like to be a mum?
I would love to be a mum, yeah, no doubt about it. Obviously, the first thing is to find a partner, but I'd love to, have children and I wouldn't feel guilty if it was a short-statured child, like bringing a short-statured child. I know some people will be like, you're purposely giving, you're knowingly giving your child your genetic defect. I've lived a fine, healthy, happy life. My child will live that as well.
So what are we up to?
Potential partners?
Yeah, so it's funny. So short-statured people, some just know straight away that they're into other short-statured people. Some prefer average-height partners. I feel more comfortable with a short-statured person purely because, you know, I don't like looking at a guy's crotch 24/7. That's probably it. But for me, I feel so much more comfortable and probably more intimate with someone who's my own size. So, but that makes it really hard. The pool of short-statured people is really small in Australia, and you kind of feel like you know everyone, so you kind of like, okay, let's go international now and go there, go abroad. It was like the World Dwarf Games. It was kind of, there's other reasons for the World Dwarf Games. There's sport.
So how were the games? Anything to tell us?
No, the games are really good. No, the final nights are always the fun nights, and not going past that.